Garcia comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
Here's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. Field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game. Cortez smacked to the left.
That is gone!
Block for Perez. That's my play. Off the backboard. Count it and a win.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album?
Alrighty, welcome back to another broadcast here on Real Sports Live, coming to you from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. It is 32 5A action on a Saturday morning and a packed crowd here at Brownsville Veterans High. Welcome to the pregame show presented by Pronto Insurance, Texas A&M University, Kingsville, Luke Freya Motors, Josh Mooney Loan, San Benito EDC, and South Padre Island. Rivalry week continues. We had the Bird Bowl last night, or Battery Royal last night, and we had Mission Veterans and Shareland last night, and now we have another rivalry on the hardwood. It's the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers taking on the Lady Vikings, and with that, we welcome out here to the pregame show. Again, presented by Pronto Insurance, Tim Luke Kingsville, Luke Freya Motors, Josh Malone, San Benito EDC, and South Padre on the pregame show. Ruben Rodriguez with you, Bert Ruiz on my right-hand side, man at the camera. One certain date circled on this calendar, September 20th of 2022. These two teams faced off for the first time in action. Brownsville Pace pulling off a comeback in set 5 to win it in 5-3-2. Since then, it's been a tale of two different teams. Both teams steamrolling through district competition, and they both come into this one with a record of 15-1 in 32 5A play. Thank you for joining us again here on the pregame show. A great crowd on hand for both sides. It's a sea of green on this side, a sea of red and blue on the other side of the court. As you see the Brownsville Veterans Lady Chargers again, they're 27-9 overall, 15-1 district play, led by head coach Sherry Hoskins. Again, a wide view there of the gymnasium here at Brownsville Veterans High, a packed house. Here, as you see a sea of green and white on this side, across the court we have a sea of red and blue. Expected to get even more as the game goes on. Tip off in a few moments here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Graduation time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I hope to manage that.
Welcome back to the pregame show here again, presented by Pronto Insurance, Texas A&M University, Kingsville, Josh Mooney Loan, San Benito EDC, South Padre Island. Thank you for joining us here again on the broadcast on a Saturday morning. 32 5A district matchup between Brownsville Veterans and Brownsville Pace. Both who come into this matchup 15-1 in 32 5A play. They met already once here September 20th of 2022. Pace winning in a comeback fashion in set 5 to win 3-2. All time it's been controlled by Brownsville Veterans. They've lead the series 19-3 with Pace only winning 3 times in history. The second one being the third win for Brownsville Pace over Brownsville Veterans was on September 20th. Again, Pace led by head coach Dive Venegas, Brownsville Veterans by Sherry Hoskins as the pregame festivities set to kick in. We'll get it over to the PA announcer momentarily. You can hear the roar of the crowd here, a sold-out crowd. So you'll see the introductions momentarily. Again, a packed crowd as you'll see the rally towels here. I asked Coach Eddie Lozano, the assistant coach for the Lady Vikings, asked him, is it a home game for y'all or an away game? Let's take a look at this, folks. Again, a sea of green and white on this time, a sea of red and blue on the other side. It's playoff atmosphere here potential district title on the line here in 32-5A, and it is deafening here at Brownsville Veterans High. They brought the house of pain over here, folks. It's deafening here in Brownsville Veterans. We'll look at it go from the PA announcer momentarily.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's 32-5 district matchup between the busy Penn State Vikings and your At this time, I'd like to introduce the players for the busy team. Number 1, Anthony Sosa. Number 2, Brianna Clyde. Number 3, Andrea Salgado. Number 4, Ava Daly. Number 5, Emma Torino. Number 7, Andy Lozano. Number 8, Dylan Lozano. Number 9, Sandy Longoria. Number 10, Samantha Zuniga. Number 11, Bruce Martinez. Number 13, Jordan Medina. Number 14, Alicia Zambrano. And number 15, Marisa Nicolina. Moving on to the coach, my head coach, Ryan Vegas, and assistant head coach, and now we're over to the Chargers. Number 1, Graciela Aguilar. Number 30, Leslie Camacho. Number
STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
Nothing left to be said, folks. Pre-game festivities out of the way. Bragging rights on the line, district title on the line between Brownsville Vets and Brownsville Pace. A heavyweight bout here and a sold-out crowd in Brownsville Veterans. Again, I spoke to Eddie Lazan earlier. He said they brought the House of Pain over to Brownsville Veterans. It's a sea of green and white, fans with the rally towels across the court. It's red and blue for Brownsville Vets and a sold-out crowd here at Brownsville Veterans as coaches getting their final says. And again, Brownsville Pace led by head coach Dia Venegas, Brownsville Veterans by Sherry Hoskins. He gets set to go. We got Narvaez, libero, and we're underway. This one kept in play in the backcourt, lobbing that one up as Ramirez. And a kill shot attempt, saving the backcourt. Here comes a setup on now for Davies and gets the kill. Ava Davies strikes first for the Lady Vikings, and they'll pick up the first point as Ava Davies picks up a kill. Now the libero, Brianna Narvaez, set to serve. This one, libero for Brownsville Veterans, Andrea Chapa. Narvaez gets it across, and away we go. That one in the backcourt. Lived up by Ramirez. Ramirez on the setup attempt. Deflected out, and Brownsville Vets will tie the game up, and we're all square. 1-1 here in the opening set. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Again, Ruben Rodriguez with you. Bert Ruiz on my right-hand side, manning the camera. Paulina Ramirez set to serve, gets this one across. Good dig from the backcourt. That one will wind up out of bounds.
To Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insure.
2-1 lead for Vets over Pace. Pace, who won that 5-set matchup over in September 28th, and that one winds up in the net. We're all tied up once again. Away we go in the 2-2 game. Ramirez on the setup, trying to knock that one over. Was there Los Santos, kept in play, Narvaez under it. Here comes the setup, trying to get that one across with Sandy Longoria. Deflected in the backcourt, kept in play by Chapa. Lod back over here by Cassie Garcia. Lozano Lamelli on the setup for Lozano Lamelli and gets it. Sista helps her out. As that is Lozano Lamelli sets up for Andy Lozano Lamelli, and it's a 3-2 lead for Pace as they'll take the lead one more time. And now Dylan Lozano Lamelli set the serve here for the Lady Vikings, 3-2 in a sold-out capacity crowd here at Brownsville Veterans. All bumped back up. Here comes the setup for Fort. Initially blocked at the net by Lozano Lamelli, and Elise Sport will get it to fall, and we're all tied up once again. Kept in play by Narvaez. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Andy Lozano Lamelli, who gets it over. Chapa comes under it. Here comes the setup now on the kill attempt in the backcourt. There was Marifer Solis. That one would deflect out of bounds, and Brownsville Veterans will take a 4-3 lead here in the opening set. This matchup here on Real Sports Live via YouTube and Facebook. Go ahead and give us a subscribe and a follow when you're watching. Let everyone know these games are going on. This one kept in play in the backcourt. Ramirez gets it up. Here comes a kill attempt by Solis, and that one will wind up in the net, and we're all tied up once again, 4-4 in this opening set. Now Eva Davies set the serve here for the Lady Vikings of Brownsville Pace. Chapa comes under it. Ramirez on the setup, trying to knock that one over as Elise Forrest kept in play. A dig there by Longoria, but not enough, and Brownsville Veterans will pick up the lead, 5-4. So a 5-4 lead here now for Brownsville. Veterans Immortals, this one gets across. Good serve there by Solis. Lozano Lamelli comes under it. Here's the setup now for Maria Tijerina. This one kept in play. Another good setup, trying to get that one across is Cassie Garcia. Good dig by Lozano Lamelli. Trying to knock that one over is Mariela Tijerina. Catching Maritza Tijerina gets it across, and we're 5-5 once again. Now Andy Lozano Lamelli set the serve for Brownsville Pace, and away we go. This one kept in play in the backcourt. Here comes the setup from Ramirez, trying to go for the kill. Solis, and she gets it. Marisa Tijerina on the block attempt, but just sneaks on by, and Brownsville Veterans will take their lead 6-5. Big fight field, folks. 15-1, both teams coming to this one. District 32 5A title on the line. Briseida Calzada now set the serve, takes her time, gets a walking start, and here we go. That one will just sneak out of bounds, and Pace will tie the game back up 6-6. Classic battle one-upmanship in this matchup. It's either a one scores and the other will tie. One scores and the other will tie, and that's the early tempo set by both teams so far in this opening set. As now Sandy Longoria now set the serve here for the Pace Lady Vikings. A little bit of a nice start, and it goes. Here's the play. Calzada sets it up, trying to knock that one over is Garcia, and that one kept in play in the backcourt. Here comes the setup for Tijerina. Kept in play again in the backcourt by Lerma. Good chase down by Chapa. Lerma will shoot it back across. Lozano Lamelli on the setup for Tijerina. That one kept in play in the backcourt. Garcia tries to get that one back over. Pace right under it. Lozano Lamelli sets back up, trying to touch that one across. There's Luz Martinez, and a block at the net by Garcia. Correction, that was Tamar Lane on the block. And Brownsville Vets will take the lead one more time, 7-6. We've already seen a total of 6 lead changes in this opening set. And away we go. Narvaez gets under it. Lozano Lamelli tries to lob it across. Lady Chargers control the ball. Garcia corrals it and shoots it back over, but it'll wind up in the net. And we're tied once again. 7-7 here in this first set. In a classic battle one-upmanship. One team scores, one team will tie. One team score, one team will tie. As this continues to be the factor so far, as now we have Andrea Salgado set the serve. Salgado taking her time. It's a bit of a walking start, and away we go. This one just creeps on over. Calzada on the setup. That was Graciela Avila going for a kill, and she just sneaks it on. And Brownsville Vets will retake the lead 8-7. And again, a back-and-forth battle of attrition between Brownsville Vets and Brownsville Pace. Multiple lead changes throughout this first set. Ball being knocked back over. Good play there. That's Ava Davies who picks up the kill, and Pace will tie it back up once again. And the House of Pain making the trip all the way to Brownsville Veterans High. It's a sold out side here on the Pace Lady Viking fan base. Calzada sets up for Fort. A soft touch by Fort. Davies with the save. Lozano Lamelli gets it across. Fort under it. Calzada gets this one across. Andrea Salgado giving chase, and Vets will take the lead. All kept in play. Here comes the setup. Davies gets his soft touch. Good dig there by Ramirez. Hapa on the setup for Solis. Solis trying to get this one across. Davies gets under it. Lozano Lamelli shoots it under Ramirez. Coming out is Camacho. Thrown back across this time by Del Santos. That's in the net. And Pace will take the lead. Now 9-9 here in this set. Away we go. This one thrown back, going for a kill, and that one just stays inside. That's Elise Sport, who gives Brownsville Vets the lead 10-9 in this opening set. A back and forth battle between the Lady Vikings and the Lady Chargers. Gameplay presented by Prano Insurance, the official insurance partner of Real Sports Live. And away we go. Here comes a setup, trying to knock this one back over. Good gameplay. Getting this one across, that's Garcia. And Garcia finds the back corner. And for the first time, Brownsville Vets will lead by 2. First time in this game that either side will lead by 2. It's an 11-9 game off the kill by Cassie Garcia. And away we go. This one just gets across. And now a 3-point lead, the largest lead of the night from either side for Brownsville Veterans and Brownsville Pace. Walking start, that's Michaela Ledema to serve. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli for Andy. Lozano Lamelli, too much power and just a bit outside. And that's 13-9, and Dia Venegas is not going to waste any more time as she'll call timeout. 13-9, the largest lead from either side after a back and forth battle. It's Vet starting the breakaway. 13-9. We'll take a timeout here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the St. Joe Floodhound Cheerleaders, and you're watching Real Sports Live. We are the Border Cowgirls, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeehaw!
Back and away we go. 13-9. Timeout called by Dia Venegas and the Lady Vikings. Lozano Lamelli for a kill in the backcourt and gets it. We return from break, and whatever was set in the timeout must have worked as Andy Lozano Lamelli picks up a kill and she cuts it down to a 3-point lead. 13-10. That's still on top over Pace. Now Ava Davies, she has 2 kills in this game so far. She takes her walking start, and away we go. Chapa gets under. Ramirez on the setup here for Fort, and Fort finds the back court. Elise Fort finds the back right corner. Replay on the right side of the screen presented by South Padre Island. Looking for a weekend getaway? Plan your trip at sopadre.com as you'll see the setup for Elise Fort, who finds the kill in the back court. And now Fort will serve. Good dig there by Narvaez. Lozano Lamelli trying to get it across. A soft touch. Good dig, and they got over the net. And that's going to be another point here for Vets, and now a 5-point lead for the Lady Chargers over the Lady Vikings. He gets set to go. This one just stays outside, and Pace will stop the bleeding momentarily, and they'll pick up a point to make it 15-11. So again, this is the largest lead held from either side. It was a back and forth battle. Once someone scores, someone ties. Someone scores, someone ties. But now Veterans has started to run away with it as they're up by 4. And now you can make that up by 5 one more time. It's 16-11. 2 check-ins coming in as we'll see Graciela Avila checking into the ball game. We also see Briseda Calzada check in. Ramirez and Solis both check out. Jerry Hoskins making some adjustments so far. Here comes the serve by Calzada. That one in the backcourt, kept played by Longoria. Luz Martinez will shoot it across. Chapa gets under it. Here comes another setup. Tamara Lane on the stop. Kept in play by Lozano Lamelli, who gets this one over to Martinez. Martinez will corral it. Chapa gets under it. Calzada on the setup here for Avila. Blocked and out of bounds. Deflecting out of bounds, and now this starting to spiral out of control here for Brownsville Pace as the Lady Chargers find themselves up by 6, 17-11. We get set to go. This one thrown back over, and it's just inside. It finds the back corner. That's an ace for the Lady Chargers, and now they're up by 7. And if you're the Pace coaching staff, the concern now starts to arise. A very efficient, potent attack by the Lady Chargers here. They're up by 7, the largest lead held from either side after that classic battle one-upmanship where both teams were constantly tying each other and exchanging leads. That one will deflect out of bounds and make that a 7-point lead, and an 8-point lead, and Dia Venegas will call time once again. 19-11, could it be the home crowd playing a factor, votes? It is deafening, it is loud inside, as we'll keep it here in the timeout, and we'll give you a recap if you're just joining in. Thank you for tuning into the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Bert Ruiz on my right-hand side, manning the camera on what's a classic battle one-upmanship. Started off with someone gets a score. It's Vet scores, Pace ties. Pace scores, Vets ties, and so on. Now towards the late stage of this first set, it's Brownsville Vets starting to slip away. They're up by 8 now, 19-11. At first, it broke out to a 4-point lead. Then Dia Venegas called timeout. Okay, settle down. They get a kill back, and it makes it a 3-point lead. Whatever bone Brownsville Pace picked on Brownsville Vets, looks like it paid a factor as now Vets finds himself up by an 8, 19-11. And away we go with the serve here by Calzada. Davies gets that one up and it winds up in the crowd, and it's a 9-point lead here for Brownsville Veterans. Briseda Calzada now set the serve one more time. As we get set and away we go. And kept in play, here comes the setup, trying to go for the kill, lobbed over. Garcia keeps it in play, that's Avilo, gets it back across, Lozano Lamelli, Davies corrals it. Villarina calls for it, it's in the net, 21-11, a 10-point lead now as this Brownsville Veterans team starting the blind side and build themselves a very comfortable lead, a 10-point difference between Brownsville Base and Brownsville Veterans. 21-11, Calzada set the serve again and away we go. Narvaez keeps it in play, Lozano Lamelli and a soft touch by Tamar Lane makes it 22-11. So they're going to say the points for Brownsville Pace. She got over the net, so Pace will cut it down to a 9-point game once again, 21-12. Here we go, ball kept in play in the backcourt. Fans still filing into this one, a big kill attempt, and that one just outside, 21-13 now. 21-13, folks. Now they're going to say it was a point. And away we go. From kept in play, Lozano Lamelli. Narvaez will get it back across. Chapa gets it. Calzada sets back up. Here comes a kill attempt by De Los Santos. Deflects out, and that's a kill. (23-12). An 11-point lead. Here comes another serve by Garcia. Davies under it. Lozano Lamelli gets it. Thrown back over by Tijerina. Kept in play by Calzada, who shoots it across. That finds the back corner. Briseda Calzada picks up another kill to make it 24-12, game point. Again, what started off as a back and forth affair has turned the Brownsville Veterans just completely dominate as they're up by 12 here, 24-12, game point now. Garcia gets this one across. Lozano Lamelli shoots it back over. Calzada gets under it. Chapa on the setup for De Los Santos, who gets this one across. Davies under it. Lozano Lamelli sets back up. Here comes a kill by Tijerina, and that one just outside. And Brownsville Veterans will capture set one. And as they completely take control, again, back and forth affair. Someone scores, someone ties. Someone scores, someone ties. That was the early tempo set on. Couple plays later, Brownsville Veterans just takes complete control and they win set one by a very dominant 13-point lead. 25-12, we'll get switched up for game number 2 after this. Here on Real Sports Live, Brownsville Veterans leads 1-0.
Mucho dinero, all yours thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just get the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Our service is unmatched. Our commitment to our team and our community, relentless. Our products are innovative and exciting. Fruya, we're what's next now.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back here to the second set, 25-13 your final score in set one. Again, a back and forth affair that was dominated, just outright performance on offense and defense by Brownsville Veterans of Memorial, where they win it 25-12, excuse me, a 13-point lead. And joining us on the broadcast again, Ruben Rodriguez here with you. Bert Ruiz on my right-hand side, minding the camera. They switch sides, we switch gears. Brownsville Vets now on the left side of your screen. Brownsville base on the right. On the way we go. Ramirez at the serve, and we're back underway. Here comes the setup now for Ava Davies. Good dig by Chapa. And that one will drop in, and Brownsville Pace will draw first blood. Shades of the first set. 1-0 lead here as Brianna Narvaez, the libero, set the serve, gets this one up, and away we go. Ramirez on the setup. Trying to go for the kill is Ella Santos, and she'll tie it up quickly. And gets set to go. This one thrown back out, dug up in the backcourt. Here comes the setup now for Lozano Lamelli. Save attempt, that one kept in play. They're gonna call it in for a point. I don't know if they scored a point or not. And they will. Oh, pace up here 2-1. This one will get across, good dig, kept in play. That one will bounce out of bounds, and Pace now with their largest lead, 2 of the night. 13-point difference in set one, 25-12. Vets winning that one. They lead 1-0, and away we go. It's a 3-1 lead here in set two. Kept in play, good setup. Lozano Lamelli, it sets up for Davies. It goes for a kill. Fort with the block, deflects in, and Brownsville Pace now up by 3. Gets set to go. Here we go. This one thrown back out. Here's on the setup. Elise Fort trying to go for a kill. Narvaez a bit too late to it, and Brownsville Veterans will pick up a point. Or 4-2 lead here in this second set. As Elise Fort now set to serve. Brownsville Vets in the home red with the blue trim. Brownsville Pace in the black and green trim. Liberos for Brownsville Veterans Memorial is Champa. She's in the blue and red. Brandon Narvaez, the libero for Brownsville Pace. And the white and green as that one drops in for a point. And now a 1-point game after Pace jumped up to an early 3-point lead. It was 4-1. Now it's 4-3 in a matter of moments. Elise Ford has picked up 2 straight points. She gets to go one more time, and away we go. That one deflects off Sandy Longoria, and that one will drop in. And it's a brand new ball game, 4-4 here. And both teams 15-1 in district play. Overall, Brownsville Vets is 27-9. Brownsville Pace is 25-8. Ford on the serve. That one just skips over the net. Good save there by Longoria. Here comes the setup now for Ava Davies. Davies has that one kept in play in the backcourt by Fort. Here comes the setup now for Garcia. Good dig there towards center court. Lozano Lamelli for Andy. Lozano Lamelli gets it. 5-4, good lead here for Brownsville Pace as Andy Lozano Lamelli picks up a kill. Some adjustments here as Ianina will check into the ball game. Andrea Salgado will check out. Diana Venegas now starting to dig into her bench, and away we go. All back across, and it drops in. Ain't that 5-5 in a brand new ball game here in set two. And away we go. Lane gets a good kill, gets saved by Narvaez. This one thrown back over. That one will drop in, and Pace will retake the lead. X5 lead, Lozano Lamelli with the serve. That one just misses, and we're tied one more time, 6-6. And away we go. This one will drop in. It's kept in play. Trying to go for the kill attempt. There was Luz Martinez. Chapa gets under it. De Los Santos gets a read on it. Throws it back over Davies to Lozano Lamelli, who sets up here for Tijerina. Kept in play by Chapa in the back. Lane sets this one up here. A soft touch that gets over. Kept in play. Soft touch by Martinez, and she'll get it across. Ball deflects up. Luz Martinez picks it up, and you see those green flickers on your screen. Those are rally towels here by the Base Lady Vikings. 7-6 here your score. This won't get across, and we're back underway. Calzada sets up for De Los Santos, and that one just missing. And Brownsville Pace will jump up to a 2-point lead again. Here comes the serve, and we're back underway. Chapa gets under it. Calzada gets it across. Davies under it, and 2 touches there by Brownsville veterans will give Pace the 9-6 lead here in set number 2. 3 points, the largest lead of the night for Brownsville Pace. For Brownsville veterans, the largest lead, 13. Kept in play. Here comes a setup here now for Avila. Kept in play. This one thrown back over. Digs up, and Davies trying to keep it in play. Shanks it out of bounds, and it's 9-7 now. Here we go. This one kept in play. Lozano Lamelli on the setup here for Tijerina. Chapa digs it in the backcourt. Calzada. Here comes the setup. Thrown back over this time by Leslie Camacho. Lozano Lamelli getting a read on it. That one kept in play. Miscommunication, and it'll drop in. And Brownsville veterans will cut it down to a 1-point game, 9-8. A little bit of a frustration there on the Pace bench. There was miscommunication on that court. And Chapa will get this one across, and away we go. Here comes another setup. Davies going for it. They go motion there against Brownsville Pace, and Brownsville veterans will tie the game up to 9-9 here in set 2. Andrea Chapa to libero for the Lady Chargers. Now set the serve, gets it across. Here we go. Lozano Lamelli sets back up for Tijerina. That one deflects out, and that's a point here for Pace. They're back on top. Now Andrea Salgado checks into the ball game. Tijerina will check out. On a 10-9 lead here, we're set to go. This one thrown back over, and we're underway. Kept in play. Here comes a good setup. Elise Sport going for a kill and a big swing, and Elise Sport ties the game up. Now some check-ins here as Marifer Solis checks back into the ball game. Here comes the serve now by Paulina Ramirez, who checks back in as well. Soft touch over, and Brownsville Bets will take the lead, 11-10. Here we go. The serve just gets across and kept in play. Narvaez gets a read on it, gets it across. Here comes a setup now for Fort, with another big swing by Elise Fort, and she'll pick up another kill. And Diva Negas once again will call her 3rd timeout of the game. 12-10 lead. Pace was on top. Bets answering back, and they take a 2-point lead here. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 12-10. Brownsville Bets leads Brownsville Pace here on Real Sports Live.
Hello from Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated Texas Education Agency district.
A stands for Academic Excellence at Los Fresnos CISD, where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting...
And we're back underway, 12-10 here. Timeout called by Divanegas and the Lady Vikings. Davies gets this one across. Miscommunication. And on Brownsville pace, that's Los Santos. And that one finds its way through as Los Santos picks up a kill for herself. And it makes it 13-10. Glad you're with us here on a Saturday morning. Ruben Rodriguez with you. Kurt Ruiz on my right-hand side on the camera, doing a terrific job as always. 13-10, away we go. Good setup. Here it goes. Martinez going for the kill. That one kept in play. Here comes another setup, this time for De Los Santos. Good dig there in the back, and Ford on the rebound gets it in. Andrea Salgado with the big save in the back. Look at the replay on the right side of your screen, presented by Sod Padral, and you'll see Martinez going for a kill. That one thrown back over, and then you'll see Salgado in the backcourt with the save, and Luz Martinez comes up, or at least Sport comes up and gets the kill to make it 14-10. Martinez, that's Davies who gets it across. Ramirez on the setup here for Solis, kept in play in the backcourt. Here comes Davies on the swing, kept in play. Another good setup for De Los Santos, deflected up. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli sets up one more time for Davies. Kept in play by Fort. Ramirez goes under it. Here comes sets up for De Los Santos. That one just finds its way through. Looked like it was out of bounds. We'll look at the replay in a few moments. The ball may have just gone out of bounds by a second, unless it just barely stayed in. The live feed on the left side, a replay on the right side. I think that one just stayed in bounds. Martinez gets it across. Chapa sets up for Ramirez, who goes for Ford, and there's a big kill there by Elise Ford. 8 kills for Elise Ford in these first 2 sets. Big 16-10, here we go. Another big kill there for Brownsville veterans. It goes 17-10. And Divanegas again will call another timeout. 17-10. Keep it here. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow you quisiera, I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales.
And welcome back to the broadcast. Divanegas calls her 4th timeout of the day. Here comes Davies for a kill. Kept in play there by De Los Santos. Ramirez back for De Los Santos. Kept in play by Longoria. Davies will get this one back across. Chapa gets under it. Here comes Ramirez. Now on the setup here this time for Solis. And it's kept in play. Thrown back across, and it gets its way through, and Pace shows signs of life, and they'll pick up another one. Oh, kept in play, and Pace gets another one. They cut it down to a 5-point game. On a 17-12 lead. Here comes Narvaez on the serve, and that one well outside, and it's going to go 18-12. Multiple subs here as we have Lardemont checking into the ball game. Garcia also checks in. Los Santos checks out alongside Leslie Camacho. Lermo just checks back in, gets to go to serve. Here we go. Set up for Ava Davies. It goes for a kill. This one skips over. Chapa under it. Now on the setup here for Solis. That one kept in play. And a point here, they're going to call that a carry against Brownsville Pace, and Vets will pick up another point to make it 19-12 here. Here comes a setup, trying to get this one across, and that one will drop in, and Pace will pick up another one. 19-13 here. It's across, here we go. Off touch there by Garcia, kept in play. Lozano Lamelli gets the read on it. Davies will get this one across. Ramirez on the setup for Fort, and a big swing stays in, and Elise Fort picks up another kill, and they're 5 away from capturing the second set. Elise Fort now back to serve here for the Veterans Memorial Lady Chargers. They're in a big fight feel in this second set. Serve just skips and drops in. That's an ace for Fort. Another ace attempt winds up out, and that's 21-14. Gets set to go. Here it comes now. Red in the backcourt, Lozano Lamelli. Narvaez on the setup here now for Longoria, and that's a point here for Pace. Back to back for Brownsville Pace. Makes it 21-15. This one goes across. Here we go. Throw on Buck. Here we go. Here comes another setup now for Tijerina. That one will drop in, and Pace on a 3-0 run. And they're not going to count it, folks. They're going to say he's just touched it. Now it goes through. Brownsville Pace now on the 3-0 run. Here comes the setup now, trying to go for a good block at the net. Another setup, here it comes. This one kept in play, no count that. And Brownsville Vets will get it. Didn't play. Good read in the backcourt. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Andy Lozano Lamelli. Garcia gets the read on it. Thrown back over by Avila. Davies in the backcourt. Lozano Lamelli gets it across. Kept in play by Calzado. Chapa sets up here now for Avila. Good dig by Davies. Narvaez under it. Thrown back over by Tijerina. Kept in play. Here comes another setup. Calzado gets it over. Lozano Lamelli here, so on the setup for Tijerina, gets it across. Garcia gets the read on it. Calzada sets back up for Garcia. Deflected up and kept in play in the backcourt. Lozano Lamelli on the setup for Tijerina. Block at the net, kept in play by Brownsville Pace, and they stay alive. Good dig by Chapa, and another good play. That one kept in play by the Chargers. Oh, mercy! Deflects out of bounds. Pace gets it back. My heart stopping for a second there, 22-17, and away we go. This one thrown back over. Davies gets the read on it. AD Vikings trying to keep it in play. That one shot over. Good save by Lozano Lamelli. Calzada on the setup here. Block at the net by Tijerina. They'll drop in for a point here for Brownsville Pace, and it's 22-18. 23-17, excuse me. 23-17, now officials discussing. Take a look at that crowd here at Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. Sia red and blue on the other side here on our broadcast area. We're in Pace territory. It's green and white fans. Fans ringing the Riley towels again. Eddie Lozano said the whole point here was to bring the house of pain. Only 3-17 again. Our gameplay presented by Pronto Insurance. Thank you again for joining us on the broadcast here on a Saturday morning. 32-5A volleyball. Brownsville Pace 15-1. Brownsville Veterans 15-1. And the officials now discussing. We have a quick timeout break. Officials on the scorers table. We'll give you a recap if you're just joining us. Set one, back and forth affair. One team scores, one team ties. One team scores, one team ties. Then towards the middle, Brownsville Veterans just explodes on offense and defense, and they take a 25-12 win to cut it over to a 13-point lead. Set number two, dominated by Brownsville Veterans. Pace has clawed back, and now Pace had clawed back, and they cut it down to a 2-point game. And Brownsville Veterans again erupting on offense, and are up by 6 here, 2 away from capturing the second set, and looking to go 2-0 in the lead. And a good crowd on hand here on a Saturday morning from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. Gets set to go. Here comes Ashley Garcia, her turn in the rotation to serve. Officials still discussing at the scorers table. Don't know what the discussion's going to be about. Yeah, I know we have some substitutions. So Santos checks in, Michaela Ledema checks out, and Cassie Garcia will now be set to serve. So 23-17, Garcia will be set to serve. It's a 6-point lead here. Brownsville Veterans just 2 away from capturing the second set. Officials still discussing. Officials still discussing. 23-17, here we go. This one just gets across. Davies under it. Lozano Lamelli on the setup for Tijerina. Chop another big save in the backcourt. Garcia on the setup here for De Los Santos. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli sets back up for Tijerina. Soft touch drops in. That's a kill for Pace. (23-18), here we go. This ball kept in play. Calzada on the setup for De Los Santos. Davies shoots this one well high, and it's kept in play. Narvaez under it, gets it back across. Here we go. Here comes another setup. Tamar Lane tries to get it over. Kept in play by Longoria. Here comes Tijerina on the kill attempt. Good dig in the backcourt there by Leslie Camacho. Now De Los Santos has shoot across. Narvaez digs it out of the ground. Here comes a play attempt and a block at the net by Lane. It's kept in play by the Lady Vikings. Narvaez to call it off, and she throws it back over. Chapa on the setup here now. Avila trying to keep it in play. Narvaez comes in, and she crossed well over the net. And Brownsville Pace will pick up a point, 23-19. (23-19), and away we go. This one kept in play, shot back over, and it drops inside. Back to a 5-point lead. It's game point. That ball winds up in the net. It's 24-20. 24-20 here in the second set. The Vikings here now set to serve. That's Salgado who gets it across, and away we go. Chop under it. Calzada sets back up here for Avila. Drops in. Game point, game set match. Brownsville Veterans captures the second set, 25-20. Good dominance there by Brownsville Veterans Memorial despite that constant attack by the Pace Lady Vikings. Lady Chargers hold their ground and they win set 2 by 5, 25-20. They switch sides. We'll switch gears for set 3 here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
Where pathways to secondary success are being built for students at the brand new Resaca Middle School campus. A stands for Academic Advancement at Los Fresnos High School, where the College Center provides a jump start on college and career readiness that includes advanced placement classes, dual enrollment options, CTE opportunities, and scholarship money. Los Fresnos CISD, an A-rated and 7-time post-secondary readiness distinction district.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
At Harlingen CISD, college, career, community ready is more than just a saying. We've created 12 academies to provide students with access to fields of study that best fit their interests and passions. Within the 12 academies, there are 42 certifications that will aid students in getting a head start on a career upon graduation. Become HCISD proud and enroll today.
We're the Pace Lady Vikings, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Graduation time. Time to make some decisions. What's next? Can I afford to continue my education? What are my options? At Brownsville ISD Career and Technical Education, you can graduate from high school with a certificate and/or license ready to go to work, debt-free. We have a wide range of programs for every student ranging from audiovisual, law enforcement, STEM robotics, electrical, welding, pharmacy, patient care tech, and many more to choose from. That's why Brownsville ISD is the best choice.
We're the Edinburgh Lady Bobcats, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
For quality care, contact Mesquite Home Health and Attendant Services today. In Brownsville at 594 Jose Marti Boulevard. Call today, 956-361-5558.
We here at Mesquite want to wish all local athletes good luck in today's game.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
The Rio Grande Valley Birding Festival will be held at the Harlingen Convention Center November 9th to the 13th. Registration open for over 100 field trips, seminars, and special events. Entry into the trade show, Birds of Prey, flight shows, and Children's Nature Nuke are free. Come join us. Visit rgbbf.org for more information.
We're the Mission Lady Eagles, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Yeah!
Take a ride or ride a wave, build a castle or visit a castle, morning stroll or nighttime roll. That's as hard as it gets at South Padre Island. Voted Texas Travel Awards Destination of the Year. Plan your escape at sopadre.com.
We're the Mission Vets Lady Patriots, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Woo!
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Back to the broadcast here, 1-0 lead for Brownsville Veterans over Brownsville Pace. Thank you for joining us. And they tie the game up at 1-1. One game now, so Dylan Lozano Melli set the serve, gets this one across, and away we go. Here comes another setup, trying to get this one across. Kept in play. Davies gets a read on it, throws it back across. Comes a setup now for Garcia, wide open. Keeps it in play. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli on a setup for Andy Lozano Lamelli. Ball will wind up in the net, and Brownsville Pace will take the lead 2-1. Set one went to the Lady Chargers after a back and forth affair. They broke open and won it 25-12. Brownsville Vets again controlling in this second set. Brownsville Pace climbing back to down within 3. And Brownsville Veterans shuts the door and takes the win 25-20 in set 2. If you're just joining us, here comes Elise Sport. She's been the difference maker for Brownsville Veterans so far. This one thrown back over here by Longoria. Now to Solis, for a kill, and she'll pick it up, and she ties it up to make it 2-2 here in the third set. Thank you for joining us again on the broadcast. Saturday morning volleyball here on Real Sports Live. Ruben Rodriguez with you. Bert Ruiz on my right-hand side on the camera. There we go. This serve gets across. Kept in play. Here comes a setup. Big kill there by Lozano Lamelli. Kept in play in the backcourt. Here comes the setup. Lozano Lamelli on the set for Andy Lozano Lamelli. Kept in play. Here it comes. Thrown back over. That one will drop inside. That's another point here for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. They're up by 1 now. 3-2 in this third set. Gets set to go. This one kept in play. Lozano Lamelli on the read for Andy Lozano Lamelli. This one thrown back over. Comes a setup for Ava Davies. Davies going for a kill. Gets it through. Cuts it through Ford and Solis. And that makes it a 3-3 ball game as Ava Davies able to find the hole in the wall. You know, it was Marifer Solis and Elise Ford who jumped up for the block attempt, but Davies is able to squeak it through to make it 3-3. And away we go. That one just winds up in the net, and Brownsville Veterans back on top, 4-3. So 4-3 now here. This one just sneaks out of bounds, and Pace will tie the game up. Shades of that first set where they were going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now it's a 4-4 ball game here in this third set. Andy Lozano Lamelli on the serve, and away we go. Here comes the setup. Now trying to go for a good block and a good kill by Marifer Solis, and she gives the Lady Chargers the lead, 5-4. Historically, Brownsville Vets leads this all-time series 19-3 over Brownsville Pace. Again, Pace 25-8 this season, 15-1 in district. Brownsville Veterans 27-9, 15-1 in district. All kept in play. Six-4 lead here for Brownsville Pace over Brownsville Veterans over Brownsville Pace, excuse me. Here it comes. This one gets just out of bounds, and Pace will dodge a bullet. They'll cut it down to a 1-point game, 6-5 here in this third set. Sandy Longoria now set the serve, gets this one across, and away we go. Martinez on a soft touch, keeps it in play. That one winds up out of bounds. Looked like it was out of bounds, but Brownsville Vets will take the lead, 7-5. Mary Hoskins and her Lady Chargers have yet to call a timeout so far. It was a close call a few moments ago. Zyvanega, she's already burned 4 timeouts in these first 2 sets. Here comes Tijerina on a block at the net there by Tamara Lane. Davies under it. Thrown back over by Longoria. No, watch that one sail out of bounds as Garcia just takes a couple steps back and lets it fly by. So it goes out of bounds to make it 8-5. This one kept in play. Thrown back over a high pass. Chapa gets it, libero to libero action. Here comes the setup now. Kept in play by Avila. Thrown back over. Here comes Lozano Lamelli. Good block at the net by Tamar Lane. Lozano Lamelli tries to get this one over. Won't go. That's a point for Pace. There you go. Motion there by Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Makes it an 8-6 game here as Pace picks up another one. Ferreira Salgado checks back into the ball game here for Brownsville Pace. Oh, kept in play. Here it goes. This one thrown back over, and that one will drop in. And Brownsville Vets now picks up another one. They're up 9-6. Right to tune into our post-game shows. Here it comes. That one just sneaks in bounds, and Pace will pick up another one to make it 9-7. This one goes. Here it comes. And makes it 10-7. Vets back again on top. They're up by 3 on a 10-7 lead here in this third set. And 7, we get set to go. This one across. Here comes the setup. Big kill attempt by Lozano Lamelli. That finds the back court, and Pace cuts it down to a 2-point game. And gets across. Here it goes. Here comes another setup, trying to throw that one back over. That's kept in play. Here comes the setup now for Ava Davies. Block at the net. No drop in, and Vets takes another lead, 11-8. This one goes off, thrown back over. Here comes the setup. Block at the net, winds up out of bounds, and Veterans up by 4, 12-8. So a 12-8 lead here. This one thrown back across. Good dig there by Longoria. Here comes the setup for Lozano Lamelli. Kept in play by Solis. Thrown back over this time by Ramirez. Lozano Lamelli with the dig. Andy Lozano Lamelli shoots it across. Fort on the setup for Garcia. Tries to get it off. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Davies. Davies trying to get this one over. All kept in play, and Chapa, who tried to keep it up, shoots it outwards, and Brownsville Pace will cut it down to a 3-point game, 12-9. Make that 12-9, and away we go. This one kept in play, thrown back over. And a big score there is Elise Fort. The correction on one first. Elise who picked up the kill to make it 13-9. Solis and Fort have been exceptional today for Brownsville Veterans Memorial. 13-9. They've orchestrated this offense as now Elise Fort will serve. I have to say, when he first Solis the kill, but I saw Fort moving back to serve, so can Solis on the so I just tied myself up again as Fort there on the serve. And he gets across, and Pace will pick up a point to make it 13-10. Brownsville Pace trying to survive. They won it in 5 sets last time. This one back over. Here we go. Thrown back, and that one deflects out, and Davies just gets a hand on it, and it's back to a 4-point game, 14-10 for Vets. And Ty Venegas will call another timeout. 14-10 here in the third set. You're watching Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
You're the
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back to the Real Sports Live, 14-10. Narvaez on the save. Here comes Tijerina after the setup. Narvaez will shoot it back over Garcia. Davies gets back under it. Lozano Lamelli on the setup here for Tijerina. That one winds up out of bounds. And Brownsville Vets on top here now by 5, 15-10. Here we go. Makes it 16-10 and a point here for Brownsville Vets. So 16-10 and away we go. Here comes the serve by Calzada. That one well outside, and it makes it 16-11. Kept in play. Here comes the setup now for Garcia. Drops inside, miscommunication. And this Brownsville Vets team completely blindsiding the Lady Vikings. 17-11, just a few points away from getting a sweet victory here at home. Thrown back over, teams again, 15-1. Here it comes. That one drops in. Makes it 18-11. Ball drops in, that's a point. Makes it 19-11 Brownsville Veterans. 19-11 lead for Lady Chargers. Comes the setup now. Here comes Luz Martinez in the block at the net. Tamara Lane trying to keep it in play. Loses control. That drops in 19-12. And folks, Ivan Eggis has called timeout 5 times throughout this matchup. Sherry Hoskins yet to call a timeout. (19-12) away we go. This one winds up outwards. Makes it 19-13. Movement there by Brownsville Vets. It makes it 20-13. Lady Chargers will get the ball back, and they're just 5 away from capturing the game and getting a sweet victory over the Pace Lady Vikings. Herb gets across. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Martinez, who throws it back over at Chapa. Here comes Calzada to get it across. Kept in play by Delgado. Thrown back over. That one would drop inside and Pace will pick up a point correction. Salgado, Andrea Salgado, who just kept in play. All inside, here it comes. Here it goes, trying to knock it back over, and that's a big kill by Davies. Ava Davies gets a big kill to make it 20-15. Here comes a setup, thrown back over. That makes it 21-15. And Ivan Eggis has called 5 timeouts. Sherry Hoskins yet to call Now the Lady Chargers just a couple points away from going 28-9 on the season, 16-1 in district play. This one goes out. And Venegas again will call timeout. 22-15, Brownsville Vets on top. 3 away from capturing the third set here on Real Sports Live. Don't go anywhere.
We're the Valley View Lady Tigers and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hija, tomorrow's your quinceañera. I need you to call your padrinos and tell them thank you for the salon, the tamales, the dress, el DJ.
Ay, you called them. I didn't even want a quinceañera in the first place. I would have preferred to have gone to Paris instead.
I will, fine. I'm gonna give you your surprise gift early.
Huh?
Guess what? You're going to Paris.
How?
Well, I've been saving mucho dinero all year in insurance thanks to Pronto Insurance.
Let's just skip the quinceañera and go straight to Paris.
Call your padrinos right now.
Okay.
Ask your agent how you can start saving with Pronto. Best price in town.
We are the Edinburgh North Lady Cougars and you're watching Real Sports Live.
22-5, or 22-15, excuse me, here we go. Timeout called by Brownsville. Pace and a miscommunication there, and Pitts picks up another one to make it 23-15, and now the Pace Lady Vikings, who already called 6 timeouts, just have been completely blindsided by this Charger team. 23-15. Comes a setup for Lozano Lamelli, soft touch, that one kept in play. Trying to get a read on it. Oh, wind up out of bounds, and it's game point. Lady Charger faithful now on their feet. Now a serve here by Paulina Ramirez. This one gets across. Narvaez under it. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Andy Lozano Lamelli. A block at the net, kept in play by Salgado. Thrown back across by Lozano Lamelli. Chop under it. Ramirez on the setup for Ford, and a block at the net by Andy Lozano Lamelli. Down but not out as Andy Lozano Lamelli picks up the block. Now Dylan Lozano Lamelli's at the serve. 24-15, here it comes. Serve gets across, kept in play. Here's a setup now on the kill. Block at the net, kept in play. Will veer off out of bounds, and that one just kept in play again by the Lady Chargers. Lozano Lamelli sets up for Andy Lozano Lamelli one more time. Camacho under it. Miscommunication, and Pace picks up another one. 2 straight runs here for the Lady Vikings. Lozano Lamelli on the serve, in the net, ball game. Brownsville Pace, despite the effort, will fall as Brownsville Veterans gets the win, 25-17. Welcome you to the post-game show here presented by Texas A&M University Kingsville, Brownsville Wind Insurance, Luke Freya Motors, Josh Winnie Loan, San Luis EDC, and South Padre Island. 25-17 your final score, 25-20 in set 2, 25-12 in set 1. A complete sweep victory. Its Lady Vikings will improve to 28-9 on the season, 16-1 in district play. Brownsville Pace will fall to 25-8, 15-2 in district play. So again, the Charger is now the number 1 seed here as they get the sweep. A sweep victory here. As a madhouse inside Brownsville Veterans High, the student section being faithful. Is a big performance here by the Brownsville Veterans Lady Chargers, who defend the home front. Again, a hostile crowd by Brownsville Pace comes in, and the Lady Chargers hold their own. It was a back and forth affair in set 1. 25-12, the Lady Chargers break away to win 25-12. 25-20, they win in set 2, and then in set 3 it goes to 25-17. Again, a big win as the Charger faithful begin to celebrate. A sweet victory to defend a home front against the Chargers, improve to 20-9 on the season, 16-1 in district. Brownsville Pace will fall to 25-9, 15-2 in district. A sweet victory for the Lady Chargers over the Lady Vikings as they'll get the revenge and they'll split it. As you'll see, the faithful heroes will break down more what to expect in this matchup. So the district picture now starting to paint itself with Brownsville Vets at the number 1 seed. Brownsville Pace right behind them. So again, they split the season, and now that makes it Vets leading the all-time series 20-3. And you see the student section in the team celebrating, as this may be the one that also clinches district here. As again, Brownsville Vets will now lead Brownsville Pace 20-3 all time. And in the record for the Lady Chargers improves at 28-9, 17-1 in district play. Or 16-1 in district play. And Brownsville Pace will fall to 25-9, 15-2 in district play. That's going to do it for us here from Brownsville Veterans High. Stay tuned for the highlights after. For Mr. Joel Bowling, for Brett Ruiz, and everyone at Real Sports Live, I'm Bruno Rodriguez saying so long and goodbye from Brownsville Veterans Memorial High School. Lady Chargers defend the home front. They get the sweet victory over Brownsville Pace. Again, stay tuned for the highlights. This has been a Real Sports Live production. As always, stay safe, goodbye, and God bless. We'll see you on the next broadcast.